We are off to Lismore this morning. We've just arrived and we're going to check out the new connection of the rail trail, the extension of the Richmond Valley section. We're going to go Lismore to Bentley and then Bentley to Casino. And check out this new section of the Northern Rivers Rail Trail that's just opened. So come along. Alright guys, so we're here at this is the main car park. Just a heads up, I don't know why, but there is a low clearance 2.6 meter barrier to get in. I'm hoping they get rid of it, but if you come here with your bikes on your roof, you will not be able to get underneath that. So yeah, if you've got your bikes on your roof, you're not coming into the main car park, which is here. So as I said guys, we're going to go this end section today, Lismore Bentley to Casino. The green section is still yet to be completed, so you can do the top section, Murbar to Crables Creek, and then Lismore down to Casino. Let's go. Just off, only a couple minutes in, Two Maids Brewery. They got some beers, coffee, food going. Yeah, we are out all on the rail trail. Windy today. We're gonna have a tailwind out, but it's gonna be a big headwind back. Let's go. It's about 20 minutes in. I think the big thing to note is it's more like a road-based surface out here. Not like a dirty gravel or something more natural. This is definitely like a laid road base over, which it's going to take some time to probably bed in a bit. More people get on it, a bit more rain. This has only been open a few days. Yeah, it's nice, the scenery's nice, very exposed. Something to point out, we've got these markers, distance markers. So far, every kilometre or so, I've seen one of those, which is really reassuring for a lot of people. They can see, where they're at if they don't have bike computers, and there's emergency call points. So yeah, it's beautiful out here. Really nice scenery, nice and quiet. Fair few road crossings, but they've all got gates or zigzag turns to get through. See what this one is up here ahead. I don't know how I ever survived without it. I'm sorry, got me upside down, spinning around you. Wanna taste the dust and sweat. So yeah, pretty, like, most of them are all rideable to get through. One a few Ks back at the main road had a big spring-loaded gate, so you just push it open, or you could run into it with your front wheel. It opens up, you ride through, shuts behind you. But what's good is that all those gates can be opened nice and wide if there was ever an event or, you know, a mass participation ride. Looks like they can open it up the whole way. Yeah. So far so good. Not as rugged as, say, the Brisbane Valley Rail Trail. Definitely not as shaded as the north end of this trail. So the north end at Moomba is very undercover, lots of tree canopies. We're out here, it's a lot more exposed, but yeah, so far so good. A few people out riding. Nice little bench here. Couples parked up for a bit of a snack. Yeah, so far so good. So, just stopped here, guys, at Back Creek Bridge. For no particular reason. We're only 25 minutes in, but the old rail bridge. You can see the rail trail. Goes down under here and around. Yeah. It's cool to see the old bridge and what they've done with the area. Made it to Casino, hour 10, hour 12, just a pretty cruisy speed out. It's quite warm today, body temperature's quite high, but air temperature's 33. Onto the tarmac now, so we know we're close. Yeah, so that Bentley to Casino end is like a yellow, more crushed gravel, where the Lismore to Bentley end is still like a road base. So you can see the road base under the southern end. So I wonder if they're still going to lay a gravel on top. Not sure, but yeah, it's not a bad ride. I mean, if you're going to drive to Lismore from Gold Coast or Brisbane, you know, you might go to the Brisbane Valley Rail Trail because it's, you know, a bit longer and it links up, where, you know, this is still missing a big chunk, 50 something K from Crable's Creek, I think it is, to Lismore, which will be amazing once it's open. It'll be amazing one day if it loops somewhere so you can do a big loop, but I have done a beautiful gravel ride down starting at Casino, so I'll put a link in for that. you just ride, you know, 9k out of casino and then jump on like a gravel loop back to casino. So if you're looking at doing like a 3-hour ride or something, then that might be a better option. For most people, depending on, like if you're on a gravel bike riding at a cruisy pace, this is probably a somewhere between 2.5 to 3 hours out and back, I would say. If you're just having a leisure, maybe a little bit longer. The wind and the temperature is probably the big things. Like, you're bound to get a headwind on one way and a tailwind one way. There's no one down here at Casino, no cars. So yeah, we're gonna fill some water up and then we might ride a bit firmer on the way back home, just to get back. All right, turn around. One thing I would say is I'd probably bring heaps of food if you're going to be out here for a few hours, because there's plenty of water that stops. Yeah, plenty of water stops at these things here. But there's not like easy accessible food. Like, you'd have to ride into Casino on a Sunday. There's probably at 3 o'clock. There's probably not a lot open, but yeah, hopefully that pub back in Lismore's open on the way back and get a drink and head home. But yeah, let's roll home. Got the cricket on in the ears, Gabba test match, and then we might push on a little bit on the way home, see if we can go a bit quicker on the way back. Sure enough, we got the headwind home. Been about an hour back from Casino on the road tar. Pretty gusty. The Wahoo says the airspeed's at 20k an hour. It feels like 30, 35, 25, 35 now. It's a bit all over the shop. Yeah, not too fast going on the way home, but these are the joys of rail trails. Sometimes you're going into the tail and it's cruising, quite enjoyable. But like this, you know, hours you could be into headwinds. But almost back to Lismore. Trying to enjoy being out here in country. Yeah, much bigger effort into the headwind. Back at Lismore train station. Gonna probably go have a drink at that local brewery. Yeah. That's it. We'll pause up here for the sake of the rail for the segment. Oh. Stop. 60k almost on the dot. Not sure about that heavy air boost. It was definitely a big headwind on the way home. Not much climbing. There is that little pinch getting close to Casino. It's a bit of a killer, really. Max temp 41. Well, what day today? Yeah, that's it. We'll go have a beer and have some food. Something great about these rail trails is all the pubs along the way, but here at Lismore, the end, Two Mates Brewing, open probably most days, I think, till around 6ish or so. So if you're coming in late or whatnot, there's, you know, opportunity for food. I've got a burger on the way, the local alcoholic ginger beer here. But yeah, just one of the joys of these rail trails. Same with the Brisbane Valley and places like Linfield. You know, there's plenty of places to stop. Probably would recommend starting and finishing in Lismore if you're doing like an out and back, just because there's a bit more here in Lismore at the end of the day. Open a bit later. It's quite quiet down at Casino at the moment, but you know, maybe a bit wind deterrent as well. So, you know, sorry, not deterrent, dependent. But yeah, check the wind, and obviously came home on a headwind today, but yeah, nice to stop here, have the local ginger beer. And yeah, enjoy. Hope you guys get out here soon. Can't wait for the day they connect it all up. But yeah, joys of rail trails here in Australia.